Here we go, we're back at it again with another Fallout 4 episode of the road to 100% of the achievements. The goal of this series is to play the game and get all the achievements, of course. I believe this is episode 8 on the series. Right now we are working with the Institute. Right now, actually, we're working with the railroad. But we are infiltrating the Institute, so we're working with the Institute right now. And we are doing the mass fusion mission, I believe. So, we just came down here. We gotta go down further from where we're at. So, I gotta find a way through this maze of a building. Sorry about that. I know in the last episode we did the battle with Bunker Hill and all of that fun stuff. Alright, one second. Maybe I am supposed to take that elevator. Is there a button or something? I do not know. What does it say in my missions right now? Proceed to the reactor level. I believe I do not know. Oh, I forgot about that. Can you please move? That would make sense. So, yeah.
Davis.
I know there's a bobblehead up there. Yeah, you might actually see it.
Who's there?
I do want to grab that.
Give me some fire support. I've got your cover.
Good news.
Taking fire.
No.
Damn it! For honor and glory.
I overheard.
This isn't For Honor.
I,
This is Fallout 4.
Nick Valentine is back in town.
Bad joke.
Some people who are totally not on that. Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed, or whatever.
Contact lost.
Glad you're back, Nick. Even though...
Bye, Nick. As my radio talking about Nick.
Here's the 5 stars.
Hi, Nick.
Atom Bomb Baby. The song, I'm sure, that, just honest comparison to, babies and destruction.
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Yeah, looks great. Though I prefer it in a long-distant path. Let's wrap this up, shall we?
1 minute. I feel like I know what's about to happen. Normally there's a bunch of, like, bots that come and ruin the entire day. Right here. Like, I'm pretty sure come in here and there's normally, like, they come out those doors. Mess up a lot of stuff, too, because they're those wheeled bots. 1 second. Do I have something for radiation? I do. Remember, this is that prey outfit I got from the Creation Club when this became free.
Initiating decontamination sequence.
It's Fallout, I feel.
Mission complete. You may proceed. It should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
Doesn't the Brotherhood of Steel need this for Liberty Prime? I think they do.
Must be hidden security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
I am inviting someone else to the party, so I believe I have it so they can include their audio. 1 second. Hey, what's up? I am broadcasting, so yeah, if you want to include your audio, you can.
Please.
You would go to the party chat menu, and there should be a little box, and yeah. Okay.
Screwed, I guess I'll hop out.
What, Fallout?
Yeah, as well.
You hyped for Fallout 76?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sentry bots. Yeah. Sentry
Excited for
bots.
that.
Yeah, same. The Battlefield 5 beta comes out in the next few days. I'm excited for that. I absolutely hate sentry bots. I absolutely hate sentry bots.
Why?
Because they're tough as hell.
You don't have to. Who's that? I think the green one is one for arms and legs.
Tectrons?
Robot.
Ones that have like the dome head?
Oh, not that one. The one that plays.
Oh, the Assaultron. I just have to say the one with the laser. Are you overheated yet? Oh no no no! No! I forgot they explode like that. Woo!
Did you die from that?
Almost.
I
Like,
died from that. So I was pissed.
I should have probably been dead, but I barely got behind cover. I hate it when they blow up multiple times because they're legendary. Wait. No! 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 Not Assaultrons! There's 2 of them! I'm gonna die from these guys! Go away! Go away!
Doesn't go away. Maybe that might work.
My bluff is like good. Now he... Oh! Hi, other Assaultron. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I know it's 2018, but I didn't mean to shoot you and offend you. Okay, he's dead. The other one's crawling around.
Like what does?
Woo! That was intense.
So wait, did you actually make it?
I made it. One little more turret I had to destroy. Oh
Are you
man.
in the Hester's consumer electronics area?
I'm,
Or like,
I'm in the mass fusion area. Where you go get the core, like the nuclear reactor core thing. I'm towards the end of the game right now. Oh. I want to shoot off his legs, but he's gonna die before that happens.
Not that it's not.
oh crap. Ugly, why'd you have to attack this one?
Feed a carrot. And I don't have anything else to eat, so I guess I'm just gonna take a stim pack. Okay, let's do a save real quick. Sure, that will be it.
Allie.
Well, all we need to do now is
Okay,
get out in one
move
piece.
so I can press the elevator button. Oh, you people. Excuse me, I will just keep hitting you until you move from the elevator button.
You know, if there's a Mr. Handy, how come there's not a Mrs. Handy?
Fucking move. There, I had to literally shoot her.
What do you mean that was your chance to hit
I literally had to shoot her so she would
These guys just
fall
don't know
down.
what to do, do they? I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
Underground undercover.
Weapons ready.
Operating at full capacity.
Oh, that was up. Trust me.
Nope, 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 nope. Ooh, man. That guy almost got me.
that bunch of bad bushes and then random stack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run.
Terminating with extreme prejudice.
We'll be taking that.
Is that all of the Brotherhood of Steel here? Poor Synth, he died. Hey, it says his armor is better than mine. Let me compare. Oh yeah, that is a lot better. I will... Wait, no, that's for the chest piece. My chest piece legendary, though. That's only against ghouls. There, I'm gonna look like a synth now.
Watch out for like your own team starts attacking you because you're running around.
Yeah. What was that? Fallout New Vegas did that.
Oh yeah, they did do that.
Mm-hmm. Because you can actually be disguised as them, which was cool. I'll just take this corn that's in this pile of ashes. Still gonna be edible.
No, you tell me this stuff feels here.
Oh boy. Yeah, Tim would have said something bad.
Imagine if you said it on the stream.
Yeah.
Like your broadcast or whatever. You got
Yeah.
like mad or something. That would have been hilarious.
Oh. Oh man, sneezing sucks.
Yeah, I'm trying to build a computer. I'm not sure if I told you that or not.
I saw your post on Facebook. Yeah, I know about it.
What do you mean I need to be smart in science? See. I don't-
Oh, look at me! I'm back in the institute.
Nice work.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
Do a quick save. I like how no one in the institute cares that I have Nick Valentine with me and shit. They're like, he's cool. It's not like we're trying to collect synths that we don't actually have control of back or anything, but he's cool.
Yeah. It's not like we have a runaway synth or anything.
Yeah.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Dr. Fillmore.
I think that was enough excitement for, well,
Speaking of that, I
ever.
should probably go find
Thank
them.
you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Do you think $804.49 is too much to put into a computer?
I mean, if you don't want to spend that much, go for a cheap one, and then your frame will just never go over 60.
Make sure my parts go together. This one website I chose them off of says it.
Oh, okay.
Only that, but I have to buy a case, keyboard, mouse. I already have a monitor.
Okay.
To buy the program it runs off, the software program.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Alright, Nick Valentine, tell me.
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia, many more real menace.
Fusion Slash.
Any addition?
I like how I'm still wearing the vault suit from the beginning of the game in this playthrough. I never do that. I always switch like military fatigues or something.
Fatigue? No more than
That's what I do. Copycatting, motherfucker.
interesting. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
But yeah, I'm wearing the
Doctor,
vault
I'm
suit this
taking all
time.
my little pills.
I see.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now.
But I haven't quite finished.
I believe we're done now.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
you turned on me first. I only shot.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. It would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were
You know what I never do in my
concerns
fault
within the
for it?
Institute
I'll have to do in
about
my
your
Fallout
allegiances.
76.
I, of course,
What?
never doubted your commitment to our
I'll have to use a
cause.
stim pack as
But
like,
by directly confronting the
those,
Brotherhood, I think
you
you've
call
put
it?
some others
That's in
at
your
ease.
inventory
I'm
or
proud
whatever.
of you.
Oh,
Regardless,
Quick inventory.
yeah.
the Brotherhood
the
is an
hotkey.
issue for the future.
Yeah, I always
We
do
must
it in this
focus on
game.
the present.
Dude,
and
you gotta
look at me.
practice it, like,
Rambling
pretend
on
like
like
you're
the
playing
old
76
man I
now.
am.
Just
I'm
kind of
wasting
practice with
time.
it.
You're needed elsewhere at once.
Try not rely on VATS either, because, you know, it's all gonna be actual time combat.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
Do you
I'm
often
gonna be
extend
gone for like
invitations to join?
No, certainly not. Ordinarily, it would never be
Tell what?
considered.
You kind of cut out.
But this case presented very special
I'm gonna leave
circumstances.
for a few minutes.
There
I'll
was
be
no
right back.
indication that
Okay.
this would be a problem. But the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure they're nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Oh, over there, huh? Not sure if I want to go to Cambridge, because I feel like, I'm gonna get attacked from, you know, the Brotherhood of Steel, because they have a Paladin Dan's there. Lexington's full of
That
ghouls.
was Tex.
That, I'm not sure about that.
Finicky.
I think the diner might be my best bet. I mean, I could go here. Just kind of go, I don't know. I haven't explored that way anyway, so I'm probably gonna hop from there.
So,
So just do a
there are
quick
some rumors
save
out
like
there
I always do.
in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that
House divided.
They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah.
Get in there!
Well, I mean, it's hard to help, of course, but
My question is, I've never seen that before.
it sounds kind of crazy,
Oh.
if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer to just sit here and play.
Why do these objects keep moving?
Oh, someone should make use of it.
I forget.
Does she have any ammo for sale?
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag.
With,
Here, this is for you.
I mean,
Now, if you ever
that's what
need to
it's called.
trade,
Right. Let's see what you got.
all salvage.
One second, everyone. I gotta go do something. I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. Okay. Hey, trash can Carla. Let's see what she
Yeah.
has.
Carla,
Hey there. Trading?
I'll take a look. Sure.
You breaking?
Uh-huh.
Yes, definitely the shotgun shells. There, I don't care. Let's go. And all I know is I'm close towards the end of the game, so I'm just trying to keep a good amount of ammo. Definitely re-up on those shotgun shells. That was nice. Maybe there's some holes in the raiders. Gunner. There's always something in this building. Hopefully that's not a problem. Yeah, overpass are going underneath. This didn't autosave, so it did what I was about to do for me. Whoa. Yeah, I remember this. This guy's morning boss was friend, even though there's no one here. You know, there's a mod that actually puts a dead body in there, and even if you come up to him, he won't just make you stand up and shoot you. Which is kind of cool. Radiation. Interesting. I hop away from it. I don't want to deal with any more rats right now. Graveyard. I think I see the person.
Huh?
Or the people.
What the? What? Never ending. Interesting. There has to be bolt action. Of course it's bolt action. There's been way better if it wasn't bolt action.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
It was bad enough when Wallace reacted so poorly to our arrival, but then gunners? I was not prepared for that.
I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want... I was thinking...
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
Uh-huh. Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Please, try and relax. I know this is an unusual situation.
No! You're here to kidnap me. That's what you people do, isn't it? If you even are people. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here. Now, just...
Uh-huh. Hey, just calm down.
If I wanted to talk, I...
Hey, just calm down, okay?
If I wanted to talk, I would...
Hey, just calm down, okay?
If I wanted to talk...
I was gonna see if that would have worked.
Right. We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny! None of this is...
Mm-hmm. What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Hey, just calm down.
If I wanted to talk, I would...
Sure. Just shut up and listen to me. We're not here to hurt you. But if you make this difficult, you're going to regret it.
See? I knew it!
Hold on.
Okay, look,
We're
we're out of time
Three
here.
Sons. And,
Institute, this is Dr. Thompson. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a synth relayed to my coordinates offset by 5.3 to subdue our subject. I appreciate your help with the
Reporting
situation.
status.
Rumors out there
All
We have to
functions
get this man back to the Institute.
that I have heard.
I expect Father
You know
will
the
want
one
a
about
report
the
from you.
railroad?
I'm
A
looking
group
forward to
that
working
actually
for you,
helps-
future
they help
director.
synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but, I mean, they may actually be out there. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer to just, sit here and play music. Why do these objects keep moving? Because I move them. And then I forget. Here's music.
Hold on.
Okay.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
We are honored to welcome you here.
This Billie Holiday I have? Yep, yeah, it is. Here it comes. Okay.
There you are.
Hey.
I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his
Black.
surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you.
Railroads. So.
Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow this script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
Interesting. You know what? Actually, I don't really care about that. Right now, at least. Let's do a save, because it's going to be interesting.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are. Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the common. If we'd like the people to... Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done.
So how long am I supposed to be working with the Institute for the railroad to be happy? It's like, I've been working with the Institute for a while.
Dog, you like turn into Institute?
That's like what I'm worried, or I'm not too worried about it, because even if that happens, I can go with that and still get a few of those achievements I need done, but I'll probably go with the railroad right now, so. Powering up, nuclear family, underground undercover, and rockets red glare.
Hear about the battle between the Brotherhood and the Institute? One up on the hill? A bunch of people are
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
Hi. There.
Let's try this.
This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So,
One second. So, with dials, with tubes, or with buttons? Well, let's observe what we have here. Click.
Maybe this goes here?
So forget that. I feel like dials would go here.
Alright, in you go.
hey, I'm
Oops.
hi. Again, hi? Hi. I don't, okay. I usually don't. This is why.
Holding our food supply hostage? Pigs and milkmen are delusional if they think that's going to work.
That King Cole there, he's just the best, isn't he?
I'm about to get another achievement. Going to
Hey, so there's this bit of news that might interest you. If not, hang on a minute, and I'll go back to the music that we usually play.
Why do I have to go back here?
If you hadn't
Why do I have to go to the
guess most
Institute
people know
reactor?
this, but maybe someone didn't. That the Green Tech building was where those mercenaries lived. The Gunners, that's it. That was like their base, sort of. Only now they're pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so, I mean, I guess whoever killed them had to be even tougher, right?
Why do I feel like so?
And there's, well, I don't even know if this is true or not, but there's this rumor.
Oh, they're gonna be starting up the thing.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The
But that's just
transmitter
what I
has
heard.
been modified.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors.
This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Sean.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the
In case
Anyway,
anyone
Simon,
didn't
how's your
mention
game coming?
it, Fire time runs from
It's going alright.
That's alright, I guess.
Yeah. You know me. I'm always the person
You're you wanna know who you are, Simon? If you're any character from Fallout 4, you're the dude that hosts Diamond City Radio before he gets confidence. Oh, joking.
You're not the first person that told me that.
I know.
Hans told me that once.
I remember
Was
that.
you there when that happened?
Yeah. You gotta admit though, you
yeah.
are somewhat like at
Got the
times.
same haircut and everything.
Exactly.
At times.
May I be the first to welcome you, sir. We're looking forward to working with you.
Before long, he'll be back in the workforce.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard, before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The Advanced Systems folks will get to work immediately. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
To be frank, I don't agree with Papa's decision, but I'll accept it.
Another one of the achievements. Means only
My
3 are
compliments
left.
on getting V592 back to us so quickly.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Apologies.
Surplus power should
Let's do a save.
translate to increased efficiency and
Son.
productivity.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety. That makes it the right thing to do.
I'm glad you agree. None what comes next will be easy. That conviction may help keep us all going.
Your father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
They mean nothing to me. Never have.
I'll admit, I'm relieved to hear that. Then I certainly hope I can count on you for what needs to be done. Because these fanatics cannot be allowed to continue to exist. They represent a very clear threat. Small as they are, they must be eradicated.
You don't have to.
Thank you.
So I wonder how this is gonna play out. They want me to kill the railroad now.
Right? I am.
Use the back entrance.
Because Louis Jordan.
Desdemona.
Something on your mind?
I traded some lead with the Courser outside Dayton. Watch your 6 out there.
The Institute has ordered me to kill you. All of you.
I guess they consider us a real threat after all. I suppose we should be flattered. So really, the question is, what are you going to do about it?
That actually helps. They help synths who want to
Of course I'm not going to go through with it. So, how do I deal with it?
I don't expect the Institute's going to be thrilled when they find out.
It's unfortunate things have progressed so fast. You need to stall them. Buy time any way you can. And step up your operation with Patriot. That's all we can do. Good luck.
I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music.
Hey,
Why?
Des is looking for you.
Do these objects keep moving?
Desdemona.
We've got an emergency. Glory spotted a Courser near Dayton Safe House. We were hoping Bunker Hill bought us some time. but the Institute's continuing to dismantle our operation.
Would you like some Danny Kaye?
Can I lend a hand?
Yes. Ticonderoga safe house has gone dark, and I need you to check it out. But if you do find a courser there, kill it.
I'll take care of it.
Get to it, then. Glory, pick your team.
I think we ought
I
to
could
talk.
use the dock. Mr. Smiley, too.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured I've gotten a decent... I figure that...
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm
How
a
was it at
synth,
work today?
authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
That's terrible. They really just threw you away?
Sure did. It was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. And something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
Do.
People of the Commonwealth. For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We are here. We are here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today,
Intruder
we activate
identified.
our nuclear
This
reactor,
is a restricted area.
ensuring that we will
Your
persevere
arrival
long
wasn't
after
in the
world
mission
above
briefing.
ground ceases
This
to exist.
irregularity will be reported to
Ensuring
Justin
that
Ayo.
mankind has a future. We have no desire to... You know who I am, so tell me, what are you doing here?
Intelligence indicated this is a railroad base. Perimeter breached and all hostiles eliminated. Currently maintaining surveillance.
The SRB sent me to check on you, see if you need help.
Mission proceeding according to plan. Ambush set for railroad targets. Prepared to reclaim any synths they possess.
Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands. And that mankind
Use the
will
stairs to
thrive.
leave. The elevator's been disabled by the second unit.
Nothing to report, sir. Greetings, sir.
Seems
Use the
awful
stairs
risky
to leave.
hiding out on the
The
top
elevator's
floor of a
been disabled by the second unit.
Actually damaged.
Underestimate us again.
Impossible.
Someone made a real mess of it.
Perfect.
Battles are won with fists. Wars with wits.
I must end your existence. Statistically speaking, your survival is improbable.
One way to get that coolant pumping.
You must be terrified.
Something big to the death.
What do you do all this?
Undecided by Ella Fitzgerald. I know the feeling, Ella. I know the feeling. Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City. And I'll
Love you too.
read it. A portion of this broadcast has been brought to you by
Powering up.
Mega Surgery
Protectron on duty. Protect and serve.
Why settle for less than perfection? Right behind you, baby. It's a really upbeat
Okay.
song, but
Did you
I
change
don't
your
know,
availability?
I feel like maybe Ray Smith was a little.
Should be fine. They haven't been scheduling you for that early, right? Should be fine then.
Targeting sensors fully operational.
These attacks to continue. You are damaging valuable Institute property.
Can even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, is Simon back?
Yeah, I have to go do the dishes.
Ah.
Get some, motherfucker.
Is someone...
Definitely should quick save, because there's gonna be a courser.
Combat initiated. No life signs detect hostile sensors.
What else you got?
Cannot hit that thing.
Don't underestimate us again.
Do.
What's up?
Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents.
Ticonderoga was wiped out by coursers. No survivors.
All hands lost? God damn it, that's not the news I wanted to hear. Now we're in a race. Can we free the synths before the Institute wipes us out?
We've survived this far. We'll make it to the end.
Here's hoping. With Tycon down, we're short-handed. If you could spare time from your primary mission, the others could probably use some help.
Sometimes the direct approach isn't the best to take.
So, What am I supposed to do now?
When running synths out of the wealth, Wastelanders can be a bigger
Desdemona.
problem than even the
High-Rise was a good man. So many good men.
It's up to you.
With coursers in
Well,
play,
I don't know
if you get a
what
mission
to do with this
protect the
mission
synth,
now.
come armed to the teeth.
What happened?
Well, I'm trying to go with the railroad, but I have no railroad quest to do besides Underground Undercover, which it wants me to keep working with the Institute, but the only thing I have to do with the Institute is kill the railroad.
Alright, yeah, Google that. See if I can get a picture or something.
So stupid. Maybe I have to do this quest, because I do have another railroad, or not railroad quest. Another Institute quest.
Such a positive reaction.
For goodness sake,
You're
be
listening
reasonable.
to,
I know you can hear me.
Diamond
Now
City Radio.
open this door.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
This is anything goes.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort. Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's on.
Let's look at my quests. There's that.
Locked.
Engaging. Hostile. Life form.
Oh.
Perception impaired.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Hey, Doc.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
No. The risk is... Without experienced and competent leadership, the Institute could be thrown into chaos. Decades of research could be jeopardized.
I thought you were a reasonable man. Maybe I was wrong.
This is much bigger than just you and I. I'm protecting decades of research and progress. The answer is no. We will not back down. Father's heir apparent. He made it past your impenetrable defenses.
But if you got
Would need the key.
Compose yourself, man. We've always known the risks, but we are still in control.
No way to pick this.
Don't have the key.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Just like... Is he even trying to do something different in this one? Oh. No.
Dude, it's gonna be so weird playing Fallout together.
Only opens with a key.
Be nice if, like, I could have a waypoint or something. Like, it's not giving me anything to do. One second. Party chat has been disconnected. Even though it's my party chat. So it totally makes sense, right? What is the name of this house divided? Override terminal. Okay.
Gotta love Betty Hutton, right? Right?
Update. Observed unusual activity has ceased.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, it's me, Travis. Anyway, this is Johnny Mercer singing about personality. If you got it, you should appreciate it, because it's not necessarily common.
Update. Observed unusual activity has ceased. Window is open for a heavy to make contact, but they should act now. The package is still in my possession. It cannot remain here safely for much longer. Out.
Can't pick this.
Difficult. Yeah. 2 shots and it barely did any damage.
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? Kill us and take the key? Go on then. Prove how right we were.
You're beaten, Dr. Higgs. Your plan failed. Now open the door.
No. I refuse. Now do your worst.
You lost your mind, Lawrence. I'll do it. I'll open the door.
Max, no.
It's over, Lawrence. And you're a fool if you can't see that. Now, unless you intend to shoot me, please stand aside. I will put an end to this.
Future generations will remember this decision, Max. I'll make sure of it.
I suggest we confine ourselves to quarters till our fate's decided. And at least face
The game has just been frustrating today, it seems. It does not want to work for me.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to...
There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here.
Right. Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Apologies. I have an urgent message from Z-114. Your quarters have flooded, sir. There is danger of extensive damage to your personal effects.
I'll go right now.
Time is of the essence. To avoid any undue tragedy, please see Z-114 at once.
So, looks like I finally unlocked the next part of Underground Undercover, which is going to be very interesting.
Unknown identity.
I'll have to wait for the next episode for that, because I'm going to be ending this one. So, you know, do all that fancy YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, and all that other fun stuff that people say. Every video on YouTube, if you don't do it, this guy right here, he'll punch you with his little robot hand right there.
Subject identified.
That'll be it. Goodbye, everyone.